Welcome to our daily devotional video series, Spirit 23. Jesus says, "Where two or more are gathered in my name, so shall I be there among them." This brief video devotional is a ministry of Trinity United Methodist Church in Seymour, Indiana. My name is Mary Ellen. Today, we will be sharing devotionals from Book 1 of The Chosen. At the end of each devotional, we will offer 3 questions that you can reflect during the day. Please feel free to share your prayer requests in the comments below. We have an amazing team of prayer warriors. Today's devotional is entitled, All Y'all. And the Pharisees and their scribes grumbled at his disciples, saying, "Why do you eat and drink with tax collectors and sinners?" And Jesus answered them, "Those who are well have no need of a physician, but those who are sick. I have not come to call the righteous, but sinners to repentance." Luke 5:30-32. To grumble not at Jesus, but at his disciples. What a passive-aggressive way for the Pharisees and scribes to behave. They had the legal authority and personalities to chastise Jesus. Instead, they directed their challenge to the ones they were insulting. And I imagine this ragtag dinner party had no idea how to respond. All of it was so new. They just met Jesus, so while they were thinking he was maybe the long-awaited Messiah, they couldn't have been 100% sure. Not to mention that they were, in fact, hanging out with society's most despised, a category that included a few of them. Certainly, the Pharisees' question had crossed the minds of everyone sitting at the table. I'll bet they leaned in to hear Jesus' response. He had recently gained a lot of notoriety. People were traveling from Galilee, Judea, and Jerusalem to hear him preach and see him heal. No doubt the assumption of the religious leaders was that he'd be impressive, that he'd look and behave like them, like someone worthy of the reports they were getting. On the contrary, instead, they found a normal-looking guy hanging out with normal people, doing normal people things, like eating. That is, when he wasn't casting out demons and making blind men see. Luke 5:29 says that Jesus was reclining at the table with them. He was relaxed and shooting the breeze. He was getting to know them, and they him. When the Pharisees showed up at Matthew's house uninvited, I wonder if they rang the doorbell before barging in. I wonder if they stood in the corner whispering like middle school girls. I wonder if they grumbled loudly but pretended Jesus couldn't hear them from 3 feet away. I wonder if they came prepared with specific questions but changed course when they saw Jesus with the riffraff. I wonder if anyone at the table was offended by their question or if they were too used to being hated and judged to care. I wonder if the Pharisees' questions endeared the insulted guests to Jesus all the more. Surely his answer did. I'll see your passive, aggressive, indirect question and raise you with an indirect statement of my own. I'm calling sinners to repentance, not the righteous. While his answer shut them up, which was no doubt fun for the spectators, I have a feeling the Pharisees sensed the meaning of Romans 3:10-12. None is righteous. No, not one. No one understands. No one seeks God. All have turned aside. Together they have become worthless. No one does good. No, not one. Perhaps a more direct response would have been, I'm hanging out with the people who know they need me. I don't hang out with people who are too self-righteous to know they need me. But you do need me. All y'all desperately do. Our prayer focus for today, thank God for offering health for your sin sickness and ask him to give you the same soft heart towards the sick that Christ had. And our questions to think about, What are the areas of your life where you need a physician? When have you been guilty of the Pharisees' judgment here? And who do you know who wouldn't be considered healthy by church leaders, and how you treat them as Jesus treated the sick? Thank you for listening today, and we hope that you will come to see us at Trinity United Methodist Church at 10 a.m. on Sunday mornings.